Once you have orders processed in your store, on your dashboard, once you log in, you'll see there's a new orders section, and it'll tell you how many orders you have for today, or you can press the drop down box and you can see how many orders you had for 7 days and so on. Now there's a few ways to check if you have the new orders. This is the manual way, by clicking on new order on the dashboard. You can do an order search for the past 30 days, which will take you to the customer account once you find the particular order. So I just performed a search for the past 30 days and it showed me that this particular order is pending. It shows me the order amount, paid amount, which means that it has been paid for, the PO number, how many days has been passed, and so on. If we click on the legend, you may find the orders in different colors. So if the order is red, for example, that means it may be canceled or abandoned. You can refer to the legend. Once you click on details of a specific order, it'll take you to the customer order screen and open that particular order. Here you can see if the order has been processed, the total, how it has been paid for, and where exactly it's going. You can also go to the customer debits and charges and see if the order has really been processed by finding that particular order number, clicking on it, and seeing how exactly it was settled. The automatic way of doing it is to go through the order assignment screen. On the order assignment screen, you'll see that on that particular date, there's one order that has not been assigned or processed yet. If we click on it, we'll see what that order is. You can manually assign the order by clicking on it, pressing the assign button. You can have a different supplier assigned. You can delay the date if you don't want to invoice it on today's date. You can see what quantity is being invoiced, so just in case if you want to call the supplier and check with them before you invoice it to them, that's what it's for. I always recommend using the auto assign feature since it will do all the work for you. However, if you feel that you need to override a particular product because the supplier doesn't have it, you can do that. The critical feature here will show up only if there's something wrong with the order. For example, if the order has not been fully settled or charged, or there is a fraud flag, or if there's anything wrong with that order, you can be saved that that will always come up. So just in case if you're worried that you might not have charged them in full, or it accidentally got there somehow, something wrong with it, whatever the case may be, you will always get a little mark there, which should trigger you to investigate why it's there. If you click on the notes and go to system notes, it will give you a reason why there is a critical mark on this particular order. Once you're satisfied with everything, click on auto assign. Now you'll notice that it says 1 under assigned for that particular date, and it turned green, which means that that date is completely fulfilled. So we click on the date and we're going to click on view details, or we can click on the assignment screen and we're going to reach the second step of the process. So here we see who the supplier is, how many orders they have assigned, if they have any process for that date, and if they have any on back order for that date. If you want to see what is exactly on back order, you just click on the drop down and you can see what's been back ordered or processed on that particular date. You can click on order notes, stock details. You can move the order to another date if you feel that you want to do another date. You can reassign it to a whole different supplier. Now once the order shows up here, again there's a critical mark there just in case you need to investigate what is wrong with that particular order. Tells you who the customer is, how it's going to be shipped by, how much they paid, etc. Once you're ready, you can either place it into a workflow, which will put it into your packing list to either manufacture or ship out manually, or a dropship supplier will have it directly sent to supplier, and you can choose by email, fax, or through shopping cart elite. If you need to put an additional message for them, you can do it here. If you need to preview what that message looks like, you can do it there as well. Send it off to them. Once you're done, the order is going to go to the order tracking, waiting for the tracking number. Just in case, don't worry. If you did not charge them because it's authorized and not charged yet, in the order tracking, once you put the tracking number in, it will charge them. If you already invoiced them and you don't want to email them anything, you can click on the Mark Assigned button.